Hi, welcome back to Our Business Consultant. Today we are back with a new Excel financial model, and this time this is for a retail business. It is for CBD oil store business, and in order to review this model, we are going to go through these 10 different sheets. But before we start reviewing this model, we have to note that these three cells represent the input cells or the assumption cells where you have to make adjustments, and these gray cells represent the limit cells or the formula cells. Also, this is a 60-month projection model, which means the total number of years in this model is going to be 5. Now, this is the assumptions sheet. Here we have included all the major assumptions related to this business. These include your revenue and cost assumptions, financing assumptions, your capital expenditure and operating expenditure assumptions. Then we have payroll. We have some unit sold assumptions, pricing projections. Then we have marketing assumptions and working capital assumptions. Next is the inventory analysis sheet. Here we have calculated the closing inventory figures for each of the products, both in dollars and in units. And at the very end of the sheet, we have calculated the total closing inventory figure both in units and in dollars. Next is the COGS analysis. The cost of goods sold analysis sheet calculates the total cost being incurred on each of these products, on the purchase of each of these products, because this is a retail business, not a manufacturing one. And then we have calculated the total cost of goods sold figure at the very end of the sheet. Similarly, this is a revenue analysis sheet where we have calculated the total revenue being generated from each of the products. And also we have calculated the total revenue being generated from each product categories, and then a total revenue figure from all product categories. We have stated it at the very end of the sheet. Then we have the supporting details. Here we have calculated the major operating expenses of the business, such as the fixed and variable operating expenses. Then we have payroll and depreciation of fixed assets. Then we have loan amortization schedule and working capital. Working capital calculations includes your accounts receivable, accounts payable, and the closing inventory figures. Next is the startup summary. Here we have included the funding and expenses in the first year of operations of this business, and also we have included a utilization of funds summary. Then we have assets and liabilities in the first year, and we have also included graphs for an easy analysis. Next is the website marketing sheet. Here we have calculated the marketing expenditure, regional marketing expenditure for this business, both annually and monthly. And then next is the financial statements. We have three major financial statements of the business: income statement, cash flow statement, and the balance sheet. Income statement shows the financial position of the business, both annually, monthly. You can see here. And then we have the cash flow statement, which shows the cash position of the business. We have highlighted the different cash flows from the operating activities, investing, and financing activities. And then lastly, we have the balance sheet, which shows the financial position of the business, and we have separated the major assets and liabilities of the business in the statement. And then we have the financial analysis sheet. Here we have included four major financial analysis tools, that is break-even analysis. Here we have calculated the break-even sales point. We have financial ratios. We have included major financial ratios of the business, such as solvency, liquidity, profitability, and efficiency ratios. We have company valuation, where we have calculated the NPV and IRR of the company. And then at the very end, we have sensitivity analysis both for the optimistic and pessimistic cases. Last is the dashboard. Here we have included a graphical representation of all the financials we have calculated in the previous sheets. These includes your profitability graphs. Then we have the operating expenses, department-wise distribution. We have assets versus liabilities, break-even sales graph, cash flow analysis, cash flow segmentation, and we have also included a scorecard to highlight the major financials of the business, such as revenue growth throughout the 5-year period. We have total additional funding figure here, NPV, IRR, and so on. That's it from today. Thank you so much for your time.